All right, so are you Anthony Stallworth in position 7?
I am 8 Messiah Bay, the authorized representative on behalf of the defendant, Anthony Stallworth.
All right, so are you telling me Mr. Stallworth is not present here today?
I am. I'm telling you, I'm standing in as the authorized representative for him by special appearance.
All right, well, if Mr. Stallworth is not present here today, because he does need to be present to answer this calendar, then we'll have to move forward as if he is not here. Because Mr. Stallworth has to be present to be able to have any meaningful conversations with the attorney.
To have any meaningful conversations with who?
With the attorney, Mr. Stallworth is the only individual who can enter into any sort of agreement or negotiations with Mr. Hodges.
I see. Now the communications that were between the defendant and the attorney through mail and court of record, is that not in the record?
Today, at this hearing today, Mr. Stallworth needs to be present to have a conversation with the attorney. If Mr. Stallworth isn't present, then we'll proceed without him.
Well, like I said before, my honor, I'm not here to argue the facts of the case. I'm just here. I'm the holder in due course. I'm representing the defendant as the authorized party to represent him during this matter.
I hear you, but Mr. Hodges cannot speak with anyone but Mr. Stallworth.
Well, would it be better to push for the hearing so that I may speak with the judge?
I can't set any hearings with anyone but Mr. Stallworth. Mr. Stallworth is not here, then we proceed as if he is not here.
And how do you proceed if he is not here?
I'm going to go ahead and make a motion to strike the answer, Your Honor.
All right, appearing Mr. Stallworth is not present, it being 2:07 p.m. Mr. Hodges.
Motion to strike
that.
the answer. Written stancher. And judgment for
Your Honor, I object.
That's a
It
lot.
is in the
You
court
can't object
record.
unless you are Mr. Stallworth. I cannot have a conversation with you about this case, sir.
Oh,
Mr. Stallworth is the only person who has standing to discuss this case with the court.
And that's going to be judgment for, gosh, it's a lot. $13,558.06.
Wow.
All right, it being 2:08 is Mr. Stallworth. I'm sounding at this time for Mr. Anthony Stallworth. Mr. Stallworth. All right, there's no response from Mr. Stallworth.
Could you have him to repeat that number again?
Therefore, your motion to strike is granted. A writ shall issue in stanter and a money judgment in the amount of $13,558.06.
Thank you, Your Honor.
This is Max Headroom. And what you're about to witness is one of the most sinister-sounding intros to a trailer to one of the greatest epics ever produced in the history of television. And there's more, because you are going to see it as well.
And welcome to Facts or Frauds.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
Not valid or proper license, unregistered motor vehicle, and driving without insurance. That was in warrant status, and then but I'm calling that, and then case number SP 1453534 counts 2 and 3, people that driving without people versus Michael Eric Harris. Names for the record.
Greetings. This for me? This for
For the record, Your Honor, Dia Chico Mason, City Prosecutor, 43471.
Thank you, Ms. Mason. Good.
for and on the record. Without prejudice, I, Mikael-Eric Colin Harris, beneficiary and sovereign principal of the Sovcit Trust, am here by special appearance under threat, duress, fraud, coercion, and extortion, not submitting to the court's jurisdiction, fiduciary, all fiduciaries, Ms. Millhouse. There was no crime committed. Failure to present the court a case deprives the court of jurisdiction against Mikael-Eric Colin Harris, beneficiary, being the sovereign principal of the Sovcit Trust, who hereby moves this court to dismiss this complaint filed by the policy officer for failure to present a cause of action or crime, as well as a corpus delicti.
You big cold-blooded dummy.
All right. So, I think we've been through this before. I am not able to process anything unless by a beneficiary. So unless it's the person of Michael Eric Harris present.
This is the beneficiary of the trust. Michael Eric Harris is the trust. I'm the beneficiary of the trust. This is a Sovcit trust action. This is a trust action. And
yes,
and also there have been documents and briefs submitted for the court, submitted for the court, for the judge, and also for the prosecutor. The last submission was you have 12 that was submitted, and then you had the last 2. You have a color of law and a corpus delicti that was submitted as well. Everything is in your brief.
Thank you. The court is unable to process or respond or even arraign you on or arraign Michael Eric Harris unless Michael Eric Harris with no colons, no extra, and not a beneficiary and not a trust. The person of. Otherwise, the court cannot process it. I can't do the arraignment. I can't move it forward. And so at some point on one of these, I think today is a show cause for these citations. They are not trust actions, but I don't know if Ms. Mason wants to weigh in at all, but I'm not able to move forward. Good morning to you though, sir.
Greetings, Ms. Millhouse. How are you doing today? Great to see you.
Thank you.
I hope you're having a great day.
Mason, I don't know if you want to weigh in at all, but pardon? I am. Thank you, sir.
This is Dia Chico Mason, City Prosecutor. Your Honor, in regards to this matter, I would probably reaffirm what the court has just stated to Defendant Harrison that he's not the actual person. This court, at this point, I would recommend that continued arraignment out and even go forward for the arraignment for the arrest of Michael Harris for his failure to appear
on these members. Yeah, the only, well, I can't hear the back. I hear some back. Oh, wait, that might be you, Miss Mason. The background noise. I forgot about that.
Well,
Okay.
the person that Miss Mason is looking for, she has in her document. This is her person. This is the trust what she's looking for. She has that in her documents, and she has that there. So this is the person that you're looking for. This is the trust. This is the person you're looking for, and you have that information in your presence. That's the person you're looking for.
Well, sir, because this is not a trust action. The court can't move this process along based on any trust action. And there's no way to dismiss this case unless, I think that might be what is being asked for as well.
Yes.
There's no legal or constitutional or jurisdictional basis to do so. I can't move it forward. So it just would go into warrant status, and that's where I'd have to leave it. But I appreciate you coming in and stating what you had to say to the court on the record.
Everything is on the record in brief, and I appreciate you. And always, you are one of the best judges I've met, and I appreciate your presence, and I appreciate your honesty and the person that you are, Ms. Millhouse.
Thank you. You take care. I don't know what to call you, but you take care.
Mikael as well.
Yeah.
Beneficiary.
Appreciate it.
All right, you do the same.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Mason, dear Mason. Okay.
Yeah, okay. You got the prosecutor's name. Great. You still have a warrant out for your arrest. I don't see that could be a win for you in any circumstance, but you do you. You do you, Michael. Go ahead. And thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell for notifications so the next time I premiere a video, you can be in a live chat with everyone else and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell them what you think. And a huge thank you to our channel members Robert Morley, Chris Kelling, and the Goddess of Truth, Pedro Wagamole, CW1960, Pat's Cats, Drew B, Westside Girl Reacts, Butcher Bird, Jason Heaton, and Buddy Parker. Wanishi, thank you. If you'd like to become a member, just click on the link in the description or click on join right next to subscribe. And if you're still hanging out, thank you. I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and leave a comment in the comment section telling me what you think. Until next time, I'll see you soon.